I'm live. Great. Hi, I'm Katy-K, and I'm going to be doing some live readings today. It's been a while. I think August was the last time I did a live. Unfortunately, I've had a few health issues and lost my beautiful mother-in-law as well. And so all those things have had me sort of having to recover for a while, and most of you would understand that. So if you're there today, come and say hello. Come and ask your questions. If you have a question, I'm going to be giving out guidance from the Modern Oracle decks. The decks I created. This one was created in 2019, and this one was created in 2021, I think it was. The time flies by. But anyway, I put 5 years into the first deck before I launched it, of proving it and making it happen. So I'm just waiting to see if there's anyone there. I hope people weren't confused by the time. I really should have put Australian Eastern Standard Time, meaning Queensland time, against the 4 p.m. But if I don't see anyone come through because they've gone early, well, that I'll understand that. But hello, Jenny Jones, you're here. You love your cards. You bought them from me. Thank you, Jenny. I'm so glad you love them and you're there. You're the first one through. So I'm going to add you to my page to make sure that you are the first one to get a message today if you'd like one. So if you have a question, please write that question down for me. And how are my doggies? I only have one left. I lost my Bella a couple of years ago when I lost my my aunt, who was like a mother to me, and I haven't replaced her as yet. But I still have Ted, and Ted's very much believes that he is my husband's dog, and I understand that. We sometimes joke about him because he doesn't do anything we say. He just looks as if to say, you really expect me to do something? He has got attitude for a little long-haired chihuahua. And yeah, so we still have Ted, and because I'm wanting to do more travel, at this time we decided we'd put off getting a second dog just for a little while. And yeah, maybe one day. Hello, Susan Oliver. You're calling from the UK today. I think I'm staying in a haunted hotel. That would be right. Please, can I have any advice from the Modern Oracle? You certainly can. I'm adding you as second on the list, Susan. So I'm going to quickly, because you two are here and you're the first ones, I'm actually going to get messages for you. So Jenny, your question would be, do you see me finding a partner? Ooh, I'm going to go to the Modern Oracle. This is for Jenny Jones. I'm tapping your energy in, and we're going to ask, will Jenny Jones find a partner? Now, Jenny, I actually want to say we need to be a bit more specific. We want the right romantic partner for you, for your highest good, that ticks all your boxes, that's exactly what you would want, because you can have many different types of partners. But let's see what cards say. Okay, it says that if you want someone, you have to focus on it. And when I see this card, it tells me that you have to go look further afield to find a partner. So get yourself out there. It makes me think of internet dating. Now, there are some good sites. I know my daughter had success with Bumble, and there's another one called Hinge. Now, I'm not familiar with either of them. I did help a friend get herself on Bumble the other day, and we had a good laugh while she was doing that, and she had hundreds within minutes come on. But anyway, I'm not the expert on them because I'm happily married and quite happy with my husband. The next card that came up for you, Jenny, is you've just been trying to get your head around it all and just standing back, but your wishes will come true if you put it out there, and ask your angels to help you. Ask them to give you the confidence and the guidance and to be there with you and bring the blessed person that is meant to be in your life to you. So I hope that answers your question, Jenny. Now, Susan, you say you're in a haunted hotel. Now, being that you're in the UK, I would say spot on, you probably are. But I'm going to get you a message, Susan. I'm going to ask, what do you need to know for the rest of your trip over there? Let's see, we'll get a card. Well, you got the good luck card. There you go. Fortune is shining upon you, and it's a lucky time, successful times ahead. Your affirmation is, I am blessed and I am surrounded by good fortune. I am winning. This is an amazing time for you, Susan. It's a pivotal point. It's a time where you're sorting a few things out, but also you're preparing for change. So there are things coming your way, but you did get the good luck card. So that's very, very lucky. And I'm happy that that happened for you, Susan. It's good to see there's a whole heap of people joining us now. And I can see Meredith there. Meredith says, lovely to see you. I love my modern oracle cards. Please may I have a 3-card reading? Meredith, you certainly can. Let's see. You haven't asked a question, but I'm going to show you how I would do a 3-card reading with the essential oil deck. So there we go. This is for Meredith Emma. And I'm going to ask, what does Meredith need to know right now for her highest good? And with the intention of pulling 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Now, the great thing about this deck is not only do you get messages and affirmations, but you can join them all together. And they were the 3 cards I got for you, Meredith. So the first one was the Rosemary card, and I'm going to join all these messages together now to show you how this works. But it says this is a good time for learning and taking on additional studies. Enjoy a good book or learn a new skill. It's a time of transition for you. So release all guilt and stress and know that you have done all that you can and that there are better times coming ahead for you. But just watch out for conflict and strife with someone that might be pushing your buttons, and coming up to Christmas, we can have that happen. It could easily get out of hand. No need to take on any new battles. Discernment is needed. All I did was join the 3 messages there together, and that gave Meredith her message. I also want to say, when I look at it further, is that just be clear about what you want. It's a manifesting time for you, and just be fearless and about asking for what you want. If you don't ask, you don't get. And know that you're going to have to be a bit resilient, but have emotional strength, especially around some friendships. And that again was from joining the words up the top. So I'm trying to teach everyone there another way you can use this deck. And it's a great deck for that. So I hope that helps you, Meredith. It is Mercury in retrograde time. Now we are in the shadow period. And whilst this shadow period, the pre-shadow period, doesn't affect a lot of people, it certainly affects me. So if you read my newsletter this morning, you will realize that I was, the second day, I think it was, of it going into the shadow period, I was flying home to Hervey Bay, small airport, only has a few flights come in a day and leave. And I got 2 notices from Qantas saying your flight has been delayed. So they delayed it and then they delayed it again. So I rang the taxi company and said, my flight's been delayed. You already have the flight number. You know what one it is. This airport is so small, you see the planes come in. So you know if the plane has landed or not. You can also walk in and say, has the plane arrived yet? But no, the taxi driver, for some reason, reported me as a no-show and left. So when I did arrive, got my luggage and went out, there is no taxi there for me. So that was 3 things with the Mercury in retrograde. The next thing was I got a new phone. And when I did the transfer across, and I made sure it was purchased before Mercury went into retrograde, but the transfer was the very next day, which was the start of the shadow period. And I'd done the transfer on the day before, but on the day of the shadow period, it came up that the wallet, the cards had to be verified and everything. I'm still trying to verify them. I'm having all sorts of problems the transfer across didn't work so well, and so there's problems there. And then if you read my newsletter this morning, you'll also find out that the printer, whilst I'm in the room, is printing backwards. So my husband tells me, get out of the room so I can print something, prints it up to get something that is legible and can be read. So Mercury is kicking my ass, and I'm not real happy about it, but that's how it goes. So now I'm going back to my list, and I see Nikki Isles is asking for a card. So let's get one for you, Nikki. And a message for you, Nikki. So Nikki, Cypress is your card, and there's your message. It says, get moving, do some exercise, move as much as you can to go forward, be motivated. Your affirmation is, I am strong. I enjoy exercise that nurtures and strengthens my body and mind. The number for you is 14, which comes to a 5. And 5 is always about change. But if you have the little book with the deck, if you go to the law of attraction meaning, it's offer gratitude to the world around you. And 5, adapting, change, enduring, and also about freedom. But Cypress essential oil is a wonderful one to have around Christmas time. And look, we're getting so close now. What's the date today? The 16th. We've got probably 4 weeks and a bit till Christmas. I don't know where the time goes, but the year has flown by. That's your message. I hope that helps. Please leave feedback, everyone. Jenny Jones says she has been more specific. That's what she's written on her list next to her nightstand. Good girl. And go the new moon. When you want to manifest something, the new moon is the moon that you manifest on. And I do have videos on YouTube that show you how to work with the full moon and the new moon. So the full moon for releasing and the new moon for manifesting and the ceremonies that you can do. So the next one is Wendy Irvine. Hi, Wendy. Thank you so much for all that you put on my page, all the wisdom that you share. Hi, gorgeous lady. Hope you're going well, Katie, and Mercury in retrograde's treating you a bit better. No, it's not. It's still my enemy. I have read your psychic tales in the email today about the baby. It would be so hard to do a reading for someone that has lost a baby. I think I would be a blubbering mess. It's great to see you again. It is hard to read for people that have lost children and babies. I'm back doing readings, and I had to reschedule a lot of readings because of getting sick and also the grieving the family member that we lost. And so what's happened is I'm booked out a fair way, a few months ahead now. And what happens is as I get closer to the time, like yesterday, we released more times. And because I know I'm well and everything's fine. And so next week I have time that I can use. And what we do is we say, when people say there's no time slots, what do I do? And we tell them, go send an email to be on the waiting list. Bree will put you on the waiting list. Bree is my PA. And then when I release a day, she then contacts those on the waiting list. Whoever gets in first is who gets the time slot. Sometimes we have a problem because there'll be 3 or 4 people trying to get the same time slot at a time, and they'll be upset because they missed it. But just know that if you are on the waiting list and you do miss out, there'll be more days released. But I've just released another 2 days, and they will be the last ones I'll be able to fit in for this year around all the ones I'm playing catch up with, and all the people that were rescheduled. I'm still ploughing through all of that as well. So you can get a reading, and you can get in a lot quicker than those that have already booked, which is sad to say, but that's just how it is. And if you are one of those that has booked and you look and you find a new time, you can just contact Bree and ask to swap times if you want to come in earlier. But yeah, that's the best way to do it, and you'll find that you'll get in a lot quicker. if you do that. So Mercury retrograde, yeah, you heard that story. And yes, it is hard doing readings for people with loss. And I'm finding there's a lot of people that have got loss in many ways, especially in these difficult times. So Wendy, I'm going to get you a message. This is for Wendy Irvine. A message for her highest good. What does Wendy need to know right now? Aha. You got the juniper berry card. And Wendy, you probably know this card as well as I do. But it is saying to release all guilt and stress and know that you've done all that you can. There are better times ahead. Your affirmation is I release all worries and cares to the universe. And I know that everything can improve. And so that's juniper berry. It's about being calm, fearless, and facing reality. But the next card I got for you was bergamot. And it's about self-acceptance, confidence, and there you go, optimism. And it says, have confidence in yourself. Know that your angels are with you and guiding you at this time. Your affirmation with this one is, I am blessed by angels that guide and protect me. I am loved and I am lovable. You got the number 24, which is a 6, and the number 4. And if I join them together, they make the number 1. And that's about making change and embracing new beginnings. So ones are always about new beginnings and leadership and being an individual, which you are. And you're just a wonderful help to me and sharing all that wisdom. I love it. Jenny Jones says, I've resisted internet dating as my sister had horrible experiences. That is horrible, but I know that, I have a friend that her friend put her on. She was on for 5 minutes on Bumble. And Bumble's the one where the woman gets to choose. The men are on there, but they can't choose you. They might be able to see you, but they can't contact you. You have to make contact. And this friend just organised to have coffee. The gentleman she arranged coffee with, he was on for 5 minutes only because his friend had put him on, and then he decided once he had this coffee date, he didn't want to be on there anymore. They're still together, they're married, and they've even had a child. So there is success stories out there. I've never tried any of them. I hope I don't have to because I'm happily married. But anyway, I just thought I'd let you know that. Now, Cheryl says, oh, wow, I haven't seen your live readings in such a long time. Hope you've been well. I haven't. I've had developed a new autoimmune disease, and I've also had a cancer on my head, and it took 28 stitches and 2 lots of surgery to get rid of that. So I had to have time out, for those of you who don't read the newsletters to know. The newsletters are where we also announce when there are extra days sometimes, but also if I'm coming to a place near you. So next year I'm going to be at the Brisbane MBS in February. I'm also going to the Sunshine Coast to the Conscious Life Expo. I'll be there with my own stand. And I'll also be at the Maryborough Expo in March. So they're the first 3 coming up. And I'm actually looking at expos in New Zealand to see if I want to go over there. I know they have one in Auckland and one in Christchurch. So if you're over there in those areas, drop me an email if you're interested in seeing me when I come over. And if I can get enough interest, I will go over there. So Cheryl, let's get a card for you. Just writing your name down, because when I'm in this space, I forget who I've done. And there's no question there, so I'll just go straight into getting a card for Cheryl. And your card is Lang Lang. It's about getting in touch with your inner child, being playful and accepting. And it says, take time to have some fun and be childlike. Have fun with those you love and get in touch with your inner child. Your affirmation is, I take time to have fun and get in touch with my inner child. And it's the number 8. And number 8 is a sign of success as the meaning for the law of attraction. And 8's always about power, money, expanding, abundance, all those things. Lang Lang essential oil would benefit you right now. Recently, I babysat my granddaughter while her parents went to see Coldplay, and I'd seen Coldplay in Melbourne. I was actually at that concert when he fell through the stage, and Chris Martin was so good about it. He's just the nicest guy. He supports so many people, and he just came across as very, very genuine and lovely. And the concert was amazing. But anyway, I babysat our granddaughter, and I was in touch with my inner child. She is so much fun. She's 19 months old now, and that time has flown by. But she just is a ball of energy. And I was in Sydney babysitting her, and I took her for a walk because she wouldn't go to sleep. So I thought I'll tie her out, and went into the mall, and all the buskers were there. And she was loving them. And then we went past one who just wasn't that good. And I had to move her away really quickly because she put both fingers in her ears. And I was hoping that he wouldn't see it as I took her away. So talk about out of the mouth of babes and being a critic. So she knows what music she likes and what she doesn't. But unfortunately, this busker was a bit screechy and a bit flat. And I think he noticed Sophia's reaction. We had a laugh, though. Marianne Mazza, how are you? And I probably butchered your name as usual, but it's good to see you here. Lovely to see you, Catherine Katy-K. Would love a card, please. Blessings. Blessings to you too. This is for Marianne. And the message for you is from Hallie Chisholm. It's about letting go of sadness from the past and allow your heart, mind, and body to heal. The affirmation is, I look for happiness in my life and I stay positive. And it's about healing now and persevering through anything you're going through, but letting go of the past, because the past is what we feel guilt about and what we feel sad about. And when we think about the future, we can get anxious and overwhelmed. So it's about living in the now and just letting go of the past as much as you can. Your number is 22, which will become a 4. And 4s are about building stability and structure. And the law of attraction is take a leap of faith. So I hope that helps you. Now I've got Shane Gordon. Shane, how are you? It's good to see you here too. Hi, Katie. Would love a reading for the next 3 months. Well, I'm going to pull the Modern Oracle. This is for Shane. I'm going to pull 3 cards and the next 3 months. So what are we in now? November. So let's look at December, January, and February. Okay, in December, it's about being positive. It's going to be a good month for you. And if you are positive, you'll attract more positivity. It's about you getting what you want, manifesting what you want, staying positive, and all things will be, all systems go. January, there is a decision to be made, and it can go either way. Try and choose the easy way if you can. But this has been brewing for some time, and you're just going to have to make your selection, your choice, and decide which way you want to go and if you're going to move forward. February is there is uncertainty about certain things, and this is sort of a bit of a hangover from that decision you've made where you doubt whether you've made the right decision or not. And I'm pulling another card to check on that, and it says the decision will help you get back on track, so stop doubting yourself. But before you make your decision, do stand back and look so that you make a wise decision. I hope that helps you. Now let's move on. Jenny Jones says, thank you. Steve Smith, hope all is well. My question is, what is ahead the next 3 to 6 months, love and career, please? Okay, Steve, because I've got to do so many, and I try to do so many, you've given me 2 topics and you want 3 to 6 months. So how about I just, what would we choose? I'm going to pull 3 cards for the next 3 months, Steve, to be fair to everyone. and let's see what we get for it. He's wanting to know about love and career, which are two different things. So how about I just ask what you need to be aware of for the next 3 months, Steve? And this is December, January, and February. December. You will be blessed and guided. The angels will be working with you. It is a great month for you. Have confidence, honor yourself, and do what you want to do and what you've been wanting to do. It's about calling on your angels to help you with whatever you need help with. In January, it's like you hit a brick wall and you just don't know which way you're going to go and if you can even move forward. I'm pulling another card on there, which will cause you to be worried, stressed. So you need to be just careful about not hitting that brick wall. And the minute you feel like you are, getting yourself out of there. You soon will move on and will be making some travel plans. Come February, it's all about the money. Show me the money, find the money, and making sure you're looking after your money. Okay, I hope that helps, Steve. Libby Hope. Hi, Libby. Good to see you here too. A card, please. Yes, let's get you a card, Libby. Lemongrass. Cleansing, release, simplify. Spring clean time and optimum time to get your house and life in order. Look to get more organized. Your affirmation, I release all that no longer serves me and allow positive new things into my life. Number 27, which is a 9. 9s are always about endings. And the law of attraction says, share your wisdom with the world. Lemongrass is cleansing. I like to drink lemongrass tea, and you know, when I was having all the students over before COVID, we always drank lemongrass tea while they were learning. And it's just a beautiful cleansing tea. I actually have a big lemongrass bush growing, and I use that to make tea as well. Hope that helps, Libby. Okay, so who have I got now? Mandy Nimmo. Hi, Mandy. Good to see you. So lovely to see all my supporters here. Hi, Katie. I hope life has been good to you. Happy to see you. Thank you, Mandy. I'm going to get a card for you. This is the card. Roman chamomile. It's okay to take your time and just cruise along right now. Don't be in a rush to make any big decisions and look out for opportunities for travel plans. There you go. It's about being calm, purposeful, and guided. And this actually is the travel card. It matches the travel card in the Modern Oracle deck. Your affirmation, I have all the time that I need to do all that is necessary. And the number 5, 41 is 4 and 1 is 5. 5's about change and adapting, as I've said before, and enduring and freedom. But it's also offer gratitude to the world around you. Okay, who have I got now? Margaret Cox. I looked at 2 units yesterday. Someone else got them. Do you think I'll move soon with a 3-card reading, please? Margaret, I do think you will get something. You just need to think that when you don't get something, it wasn't totally right. And so it's about finding what's right for you, but moving really quickly now, Margaret. You'll have to move quicker to get it. Okay, and I see you've joined me on YouTube. That's great. Okay, let's see, Margaret. It's lovely to see you here. Margaret wants to know, for a highest good, will she get a new 1-story place soon? Okay, here's you getting frustrated about how long it'll take to get something, but it's going to take time. You will get there because the next card was the good luck card, and it says you can get there, but it's going to come down to money as well. It's like the places you want are too expensive, and it's finding one that suits. I would also be sure to see what assistance you can get from the government about this housing, because you are worthy of getting assistance with all the things that are happening in your life. I hope that helps, Margaret. Deborah Morgan, hello, lovely. Let's see. Hello, beautiful. Is there any message for me? Place on my eye, please have a 3-card reading. Let's get 3 cards for you for the next 3 months, Deborah. And December is watching your money, making sure you're not spending any more than you need to. But if you're wise with it, there can be a windfall. And January, it says travel plans. It's about moving on now, getting rid of what doesn't serve you and starting new ideas off and letting them take flight. February is about looking after your health, making sure you're motivated and doing that exercise. There you go. The cards are telling you everything. Jenny Jones says, yes, pre-shadow's kicking my butt already. My gosh, you must have Mercury on your natal chart in a bad position just like I do, Jenny, because it's, you'd think that you could ease into this, but no, bang, straight up, starts kicking your ass. But the well-known astrologer over in Europe that I consulted told me that I needed to wear peridot. So I have a peridot bracelet on. You probably see it flashing. But there's the green. See the green from the peridot? And I've also got a green stone in a ring on. And if it gets any worse, I'm putting the peridot earrings in. Peridot and green stones are supposed to help with Mercury in retrograde. Susan Oliver says, thank you, Katie. I do feel the reading is spot on and rings true. The issues in this 500-year-old hotel freaked me out. My first thought was if you and I asked myself, what would Katy-K do, and then knew it would be okay. We'll be glad to check out, thinking only modern new hotels in future. That's the way to go. But you know what? Sometimes there can be things happen in modern hotels too, because that has happened to me. Just be sure to put a protection over the bed and throughout the room. And my protection symbol is very much the Triskel. And so I'm trying to see if I've got it handy here. But you know the symbol that's on the spiral there? It's like a triple spiral. And so I either use the spiral or the triple spiral to as a protection, and I beam it on. And I've set up the intention that that's my protection symbol. And so I just beam it on to the areas that I want to protect and just flood the room with, the white light from the highest source of that all is good. Pam. Hello, Pam. It's good to see you join me. Let's see. I'd love to know if there's anything for me, please. Let's get a card of guidance for you from the Modern Oracle of Essential Oils deck, Pam. And Lang Lang, we had this one come up before. This is the fun card. It's take time to have some fun and be childlike. Have fun with those you love and get in touch with your inner child. Your affirmation is I take time to have fun and get in touch with my inner child. And it's there you are. Lang Lang essential oil be good for you. The number 8, which is the power number, it's a sign of success, and it is also about money, expanding, abundance, and staying in control. Karen King, hello, beautiful Karen, and thank you for commenting on my messages. Every day you do, and that helps make them relevant. Thank you so much. Hello, beautiful. Hope you're well. Would love a reading for the next 3 months if I could, please. Thank you, beautiful lady. You are so welcome. And here we go, Karen. Pulling 3 cards for you. We're starting with the first card. Karen King is in December. And that is work around the home. Things will be improving in December and getting better for you. There is lots of improvements coming your way, but it's about focusing on your home and your home life in December. A good month for you. January, it's about supporting family, feeling comfortable and stable, but connecting with your family and helping them out. You'll be called on to help. In February, you're encouraged to go for it, to do what you've been planning to do, but also, again, you're going to be supporting your family and especially your young ones and your grandchild. So there you go. It's about you there being support to them, but you're encouraged to do anything that you've been wanting to do in February and moving forward. Next one is Tracy Beanland. I'm going solo today, so I don't have Sian with me. She'll probably be with me next month, though. For those of you in Maryborough, you would have met Sian on my stand if you came to see me there and have readings. And thank you to everyone that did. So Tracy Beanland, hello, I'd love a card, please. Sorry for your loss. Oh, thank you, Tracy. That's so kind of you to say that. It is sad when you lose a loved one. And the interesting thing was when I went to visit my beautiful mother-in-law, Norma, a couple of weeks before she passed, I was there and she was, so happy to see me because she didn't have anyone that she could talk to about what she wanted with the funeral, because those around her, they all loved her and they were so sad and they didn't want to talk about funerals. Obviously, we just wanted her to survive. So I find myself in a position where I help a lot of people that are terminal and helping them to, organize things and different things like that. And I treasured that time with her because she's a beautiful lady and she went through so much, and it's sad watching that happen. But, there's not everyone has loss, and we all have to keep moving forward. And now I feel her around me a lot, so I'm very blessed in that way. Tracy, let's get you. You got Yarrow. There you go. This is a good time for travel and making travel plans. If you feel like taking off, do it. Leave your troubles behind. Find your freedom and emotional balance. This is the travel card. Talks about travel. It's about freedom. It's about emotional balance. Your affirmation: I am safe and happy in all my travels. I only have positive experiences. The number 7 is about a spiritual awakening, to prepare for a spiritual awakening. And it is also about spirituality and reevaluating trust, intuition, and manifestation. If there's anything you want to manifest, now's the time to do it. Hello, Kathy Graham. It's so good to see you. Kathy is in the UK and she's sending love and healing. And thank you so much, Kathy. Let me get a card for you, honey. Pulling a card for Kathy. Remember, if you have a question, make sure you ask the first time you write down a message for me, because I'll be picking those up. And then if I see later, I can't go back. But Kathy, you got black or pink pepper. An offer is coming your way that may have conditions that are not favorable. Sometimes things are too good to be true. Be aware of people being untruthful. Your affirmation is, I only attract positive opportunities and I am strong. It's about being courageous. You are honest and authentic, but not everyone around you is. So it's just weeding through anyone that doesn't have your best interest at heart and isn't on the same page as you. And I'm sure you're very good at doing that. Also, Kathy, I'm getting a message for you. It's time for you to tune in more and use your gifts that you have as well. Okay? Now, Monica Devine. Could I have a card, please? You certainly can, Monica. Doing the easy way. I'm just going down the list. Getting one from the Modern Oracle of Essential Oils deck. Monica Devine, tapped your energy in. And Manuka. Keep moving forward or find another way to stay off the slippery slope. Perseverance is needed right now. Your affirmation is, I can do anything I set my mind to with minimum effort and ease. And it's asking you to draw on your inner strength, to find some new paths and persevere right now. Just keep persevering and things will certainly improve. Now I've got Raman. Raman, thank you for all your assistance with everything and for just being a wonderful giving person. Hi, lovely to see you. Would love a card. Let's get one for you now, Raman. I've been hearing how charitable you are and how wonderful you are. You got the card Rose. It's about love, compassion, and harmony, and it's saying love is in the air. Be loving and you will be loved. A romantic time ahead for you. Tell someone you love them. Your affirmation is I am loving and I am loved. And it's about doing what you love and loving what you do, and that there is changes coming afoot for you that you are actually going to love. So that's a good thing for you. Number 6, of course, is about nurturing, duty, responsibility, vision, acceptance, but ridding your life of negative energy is also what it's about. Fiona Walton, anything for me? Let's see. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, where am I going to go? I'm going to go the essential oil card. Fiona, let's see what essential oil would benefit you and what you need to know for your highest good. You got time, and it's about being understanding, tolerant, and forgiving. Disregard anyone or anything trying to disrupt your peace. Forgive those who've done you wrong, and then you will have peace in your heart. The affirmation is, I forgive those that have disappointed me and move on peacefully in my life. There you go, the number 47. 4 and 7 is 11, which becomes a 2, which is expect harmony and balance. But it's also about partnerships, duality, relationships, and connecting, and using time essential oil. Now I've got Ness. Ness, I am going to stumble over your name, Hujber. And I'm going to get a card for you. And let's pull this up, Ness. Jasmine. This can be an amazing time for you. Be sure to surround yourself with positive people and work with pure intentions. Your affirmation is, I surround myself with positive energy and think positive thoughts at all times. It's the number 5 because 23, 2 and 3 is 5, which is about change, and it's also about adapting, enduring, freedom. But this is about positive experiences going forward and offering gratitude to the world around you. This is a positive time for you. So that's a good card to get. Working with jasmine essential oil will benefit you as well. Interesting thing I've been doing lately is, if you've read my second book, you know that I truly believe that there are places in the world that we connect to, and they're energy places. And it's about where you go somewhere and it's like you plug in and the energy energizes you, recharges you, and can move you to a higher level intuitively. And it's very much a case of you need to set the intention that you want an energy upgrade, that you want to, push your intuitive gifts further, that you want to be stronger and able to do more. And so when you end up at these places, you might find that you're delayed in some way. And one of the examples I had that I write about is I was in Hawaii and I was with a client. She was a new client and she was known as a Hawaiian priestess. And she took me to a sacred place where there was a waterfall. But on the way there, we had to go through these big cloud-covered mountains. They had clouds up the top, absolutely stunning scenery. But it was all multi-lane highways and there were traffic lights. And we stopped at the lights and the radio was going in the background. And all of a sudden I felt all dizzy and sort of a little bit spacey, as if something was happening and the energy was changing. And we're waiting at the lights and she's talking away, but I'm not actually hearing what she's saying. And Then I heard her say, these lights aren't changing. We've been here for 3 rotations now and we're not changing. And just as the energy changed, the lights changed to green to go. And the first words out of my head was, sweet potatoes are my favourite. And she looked at me with shock and she said, oh, how did you know? I was going to ask if you'd mind if we stop off at my place. I have some sweet potatoes cooking for you. And would you bless my house while you're there? And we did. We went by her house, and it was the first time I had purple sweet potatoes where the flesh is this vibrant, vivid purple. It is the darkest purple. And I'm trying to think, you get a bit of amethyst and it's darker than that purple. And it was the nicest sweet potato. And I've only ever seen them over in the States. I don't see them in Australia anywhere. And I wish we did have them. I don't understand why we don't. But anyway, let's move on now. Tammy Baird would love a card, please. Tammy, let's get one for you. Knocking your energy in, Tammy. Melissa. It says, now's the time to take a risk. Get out of your comfort zone and do whatever it takes to get what you want. Your affirmation is, I'll get out of my comfort zone to move forward positively in my life. The number 7, which is about a spiritual awakening and spirituality, but also it's about manifestation and trusting and reevaluating things, and your intuition, of course. Melissa, essential oil would be beneficial for you. Now I have Boy Tamelo Nakadi. Will I get a job soon? Let's have a look and see. I'm sorry if I have wrecked your name there. Forgive me. Let's see. Will Botamelo get a job soon? Botamelo. Okay, it says things have been taking their time. And then the second card was, you're having time out. And then third card says, there's a bit of a brick wall there. It feels like things aren't moving forward. You're getting very worried and stressed about it. But if you keep persevering and move quickly, you should find something. Okay? Now, who have we got? Marianne says, thank you so much, 100% spot on. Thank you. That's so nice of you to leave feedback, Marianne. I appreciate that. Monica, I got you. Julie Farrelly. I don't think I did you. I don't remember seeing your name. I'm going to put you there. I hope you can all still see me because Monica said she's not sure if I'm still live, and I am. Kathy Graham says, sending my love and healing, would love a card if drawn. I've drawn yours. Meredith says, thank you for my reading. Shane says, thank you so much, Katie. Guidance was spot on. Thank you. So now I'm going to Julie Farrelly, and I'm going to get a card because there's no question there. Julie Farrelly. Card of guidance for you, Ginger. And you can see there's a heart there, and it's about empowerment, persuasive and purposeful, and using a ginger essential oil would be very beneficial for you. You can do this. Go for it. Move forward with your plans. You have everything going for you and will achieve great results with little effort. What a great card to get. Your affirmation is, I can do anything. I am strong. I am invincible. I am successful. The number 2 is about finding balance, partnerships, duality, relationships, connectivity, but also expect harmony and balance. Now, I've got Jules in Pacini. Love a card reading for my Ross. Okay, so Jules, I'm going to do this one for Ross. Roscoe, this is for Ross in Pacini, and we want to know about his healing journey right now. Pulling 3 cards. Okay, it says that there's some new beginnings coming for him, and he's going to have a fresh start. New things will be coming, but first he's got to get through the challenges that he's going through. It's like he's been brought to a standstill and will be finding it hard to move forward. Know that he will be safe and he will be looked after, and that there are better times coming for him. Things will improve, but first he has to heal. And for you, Jules, one from the essential oil deck, because you're so giving and asked for someone else to have this. And you got Lang Lang. So get into that essential oil. It's about taking time to have fun, be childlike, have fun with those you love, and get in touch with your inner child. The affirmation is, I take time to have fun and get in touch with my inner child. There you go. I have to tell you a funny story. When we were with our granddaughter, my husband was trying to get her to smile, and she doesn't smile for the camera at all. She just looks at it with a serious look on her face. So he's pulling faces and he's blowing raspberries, and he goes like this, and he's blowing the raspberries, and she looked him right in the eyes and she went like that back to him, and he got it on video. No smile, but it's his favorite video, and he keeps putting it on the family chat. He loves it so much, it makes him laugh, and we all have a laugh as well. But it's just so Sophia, you know, she's got her own little mind, and I'm told she's a triple fire sign because she's a triple Aries. So, and we're supposed to be in for a bit of a time, and so far that's proving to be right. Now, Lynn Weston. Hi, Lynn. If you could have a 3-month readings, you can. And I hope you're doing well too. Okay, Lynn Weston, pulling 3 cards. First one is love, romance, love, improvement. December is about the romantic side, improving for you, but improvements all round. Life will be looking up. It's about being loving, because what you put out is what you get back. January, it's time to recharge. Think about planning some time out, some holidays, finding a beach. And February for you is about the money, making sure you're looking out for your money, that you can find the money that you need, but also being careful with your money and putting it away for the rainy day that will come, as we all get them at some stage. I hope that helps, Lynn. Libby Hope says, thanks, Katie. Perfect. Just moved and starting over in Kingscliff. What a beautiful place to start over. That's so lovely there. Andrea Ebert, what's ahead for me the next 3 months? Andrea, let's have a quick look for you. Andrea Ebert, 3 cards for a highest good. And here we go. We've got December. December's all about tying up loose ends with you. You know, making life not so disjointed, finishing off all those jobs, anything that needs to be finalized, you'll do in December. January is about spending time with the males in your life, or the male, and finding time to be there. And February is about travel and planning travel and moving on from any situations you're unhappy with, but new things starting to take flight as well. I hope that helps. Now we have Karen McCall. Did I do you, Karen? Or was I just thinking of you? It was another Karen. That's right. Karen McCall. What are you saying? Hi, Katie. Hope you're having a lovely day. Could you provide guidance if I should change jobs next year? Let's have a look. This is for Karen McCall. Is it for her highest good to change jobs next year in 2025? Pulling 3 cards. There will be an opportunity that will come for you to be able to do that, to go somewhere where it's a bit more fun and leadership qualities there. And yeah, it looks like you want to walk away from where you are to move into something else. I hope that helps. Mandy says, thank you, lovely lady. Monica says, love card, thank you. We've done you. Margaret says, thank you, Katie. I love my 3-card reading. I'm looking at Housing Commission tomorrow and get on their list. Good girl, that would be great. Katie Britton, lovely to see you, sweetheart. Let's get you a message. Katie Britton, what does she need to know for her highest good? Here we go. Hallie Chrism, let go of sadness from the past and allow your heart and body and mind to heal. I look for happiness in my life and I stay positive. It's about you healing, but more so than that, helping others heal, because you are a healer. This is the card of the healer. Working with Helichrysum is good for you, and it's also about taking a leap of faith when we look at the law of attraction, meaning for the number 4, because that's 22. 2 and 2 is 4. And it's about moving forward. Next year is going to be a little full on for you. So it's about you driving it, not being driven. Okay. Sai, good to see you. Yes, I have a question regarding my in-laws staying with me, but would they be giving us their side of property? I'm not sure what you're asking, but I'll get cards for you and I'm sure you'll be able to make out what you want to know from this. Questions regarding my in-laws staying with me. Okay, so let's look at that. What does Sai, this is Sai, need to know for his high school about his in-laws staying with him? Look, it's an opportunity for you to develop and grow. Good things will come out of this. You're being encouraged to go for it, and your wishes will come true out of this. Just know that handling the situations is good, having patience, and putting in the boundaries of how you all want to coexist and what you want to do, and being upfront right from the start. My mother always used to say, start as you mean to finish. You can't change the rules halfway, because people, if you don't put the boundaries up, they assume, and then they might be assuming wrong, and then feelings get hurt. So there are 3 great cards that looks good. Kathy Sale. Let's see. Hi, Katie, I would love a card. Let's get a card for you, honey. Kathy Sale, Essential Oils deck. And we got turmeric. There you go. Now, this one says, find time to recharge your batteries. Get away from it all and have a rest. Make some holiday plans. Walk along the beach if you can. Your affirmation is, I love and nurture my mind, body, and spirit, and take time to recharge. And it's about being calm, grounded, uplifting. But also, Kathy, it is, don't let yourself burn out. Find some balance somehow where you can bring that balance in. Because if you don't, you'll find the universe will slow you down somehow. And that was me, going flat out, and the universe hit me to slow me down. So you don't want that happening. Find that balance. Now, Kathy Graham, sending love and healing with love guidance. I am sure I've done you, honey. Yes, I did. And probably you wrote this before I did you. Wendy says, thank you so much, Katie. Gavin Bob was listening and said, Katy-K got that card right, and I agree. I've had guilt and stress. I'm guilty that I never visited my auntie who had a brain tumor. She passed away a few days ago. I'm so sorry to hear that, but she's quite okay with that. She says you can only do what you can do, and you're not to feel guilt. She's not someone that wanted you to feel guilt, and she can see how busy you've been, and she can see how kind and good you are, and that you have love. It's not possible to fit everything in. Yeah, and you can't do everything. And she's okay with you not going to this funeral, because she said, you're able to talk to me whenever you want. And she said, the funeral is just a goodbye, and just meditate and say goodbye to me, and she'll connect with you. Okay? But she says that she is sending her love, and that there's to be no more guilt felt by you, okay? And good luck with the CT scan. I'm hoping it all goes well. And yes, the angels are with you. And I'm going to get a card for Gavin. This is for Gavin. He's a lovely fellow. You're very blessed to have him. Let's see. He's blessed to have you too. Gavin, get a card. Okay. Gavin, Bob, make the change you've been wanting to make, then you can blossom into the person that you want to be. There are a lot of changes coming your way that are leading to transformation. Your affirmation is, I'm always improving and transforming for the better. It's about staying in control, knowing you're unique, and being liberated and do what you want to do. So make those changes so that you can get the best out of things rather than conforming. Okay. And Joanne Ambrose. Hi, Katie. Great to see you online again. I'd love to know what the next 3 months will bring. Joanne, let's have a look at what's going on. Is anyone else having the crappy weather where it's just overcast, raining, thunder, lightning, storms all the time? I'm really glad that with Mercury in retrograde, that this is, I'm still holding this stream. So here we go, Joanne Ambrose, 3 months. We're going to pull December first. And it's about finding balance in December. Just balance in all areas of your life. Do a budget if you need to, but weighing up different situations before you commit to them as well. January is about nurturing the males in your life, and the male came out for someone else in January as well, but also spending quality time with them. And February is about finding your freedom and knowing it's okay to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you or anything you need to be free of. Also, go for walks on the beach if you can, or near waterways, and that will help bring your energy up too. Karen King says, thank you so much. All sounds great. That's so good. Now, God bless you, Angel. Kathy, you must have heard your message. Renee Graham. Hi, Katie. Would love to know if I'll get a job or continue to be a stay-at-home mum. Thank you. Love and light. Renee, let's see what's going on with you. And I have to, it's like 2 questions. So I have to phrase this the right way. This is for Renee Graham, wanting to know, is it for her highest interest to stay as a stay-at-home mum in the next 12 months? It is. Children even came up. In this time, you can become creative and find some sort of side thing, side hustle that you can do that can help bring in extra income. But if you're able to put an extra time into being a stay-at-home mum, this is what it looks like. It says yes. Now, if I'll get a job, okay? So is it for her highest? Will she get a job in the next 2 years? It says have some patience right now. It's not something you should rush, this job thing, because it will put you out of your comfort zone. And right now, being a stay-at-home mum right now is just that little bit more important, and there's still loose ends to tie up before you go into a job. I hope that helps. Fiona Walton says, thank you. Ness says, beautiful, thank you. Raman says, thank you for your spiritual guidance. It's been truly helpful and uplifting as always. Thank you, Raman. That's so lovely. Lorraine Watson. You know what? I thought I would have seen you before now, and I haven't. So just as well I didn't stop and I kept going. Lorraine, let's see what's going on for you for the next 3 months, hey? This is for Lorraine Watson, and I hope that you heal super, super quick. Lorraine Watson, first month is December. December is about, you might be making some plans or how you're going to move on, what you're going to be doing, but looking towards the future about new things that you can do. In January, and trying to get mobile again. January, your wishes are going to come true. So start manifesting what you want and looking for what you want to do. And February is family time and supporting them and receiving support from them. Now, I do know that you have health issues right now, and I'm just going to pull one more card, and it says, you're going to love this one. Take time to have some fun and be childlike. Have fun with those you love and get in touch with your inner child. You have the time to do it. So that's what you need to be doing. And I can just hear you laughing. Now is the time to just start doing all those things that you have put off doing that don't require you to be mobile. Okay, as soon as you're well enough, honey. Get well soon. Jeanette Gravette. Let's see what we got for you. I'd love some guidance, please. Thank you. Jeanette Gravette, getting a card for you. And here we go. Wild Orange. This is the money card, a good card to get. Money and good fortune are coming your way. A good time to look at new investments and for ways to increase your income. Money and blessings come to me with grace and ease. And it's about offering gratitude to the world around you, manifesting more money, bringing it in, changing, adapting, enduring, and finding ways that your money can serve you the best right now. Jenny Jones said she changed over to YouTube so that she could see me. Anyone else having any problems? It could be the storms around here, but YouTube seems to be going good. And Lynn Weston send hearts. Vicky Schaaf. Hi, Katie. Need some guidance. Thanks. Let's get a card for you, Vicky. Clary Sage. You have strong intuition. Trust in what you receive and believe in your amazing gifts. Be open to new ideas. Your affirmation, I have powerful and amazing gifts and trust in my abilities. I am supported. 11 is the number 2, balance, partnerships, duality, relationships, connecting, but also expecting harmony and balance. Listen, there's something you've been thinking about. Trust your intuition. You are always spot on, so keep trusting it, okay? Now, Susan Oliver says, thank you for looking after us all, and please look after yourself. You are precious and need to take time for yourself. More trips to Hawaii for you. Hawaii is my healing place. And when I came down with the Hashimoto's and they're still trying to get my meds right, and then the skin cancer and the squamous cells and how it spread between the 2 surgeries and all the rest, just all got on top of me. And my hubby just said, right, I'm taking you to heal. And he took me to Hawaii, which is lovely, used our points and everything. We went there. And I felt fabulous. You remember I said to you there are places that we connect, and Hawaii is one of my connection places. And something that I do is I find out where your connection places are and where you are, where your healing places are. And the way I do it is I do it intuitively, and I've just jumped up. If you've seen me move out of the screen, it's because I've jumped up to get the nearest thing I have to my map at the moment, and that is an atlas. And I'm just going to show you an example of that, and I'm just going to my map to show you for those that are interested. And it's not something I'm doing today, but what I do is I just feel and I can tune into it. And I want to say and I'm going to just, because the map's so small and the light's not that good. Susan Oliver, you're in the UK right now, and that is one of your healing places. But places like Stonehenge are good for you, but also Norfolk has come up for me. So there will be some sort of energy that can happen for you there. So just know that. With you, Lorraine, I'm picking up Turkey. So is one of your healing places at Ankara. So that's just something that's come to me, and you're going, yeah, well, how am I going to get to there? Spain is another one of yours. So I chose you two because I know that I would have your permission to do that. And so that's why I did that for you. Now, I'm sure I've done Renee Graham. I have. So I'm just seeing old messages now. Monica Devine says, thank you, totally spot on. Is there time you coming live regular? Yeah, we've already set the date for next month, and I've put it aside, and I'm going to squeeze in some Christmas readings. And so if you have a question you need guidance with, or you just want guidance for the 3 months, or you just want a card with a message, you can do that. I'm just going through the diary now. It is going to be Saturday, the 14th of December. That is when the next Facebook Live is going to be. So that's when you need to tune in. It will be 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. The only reason that'll change is if I'm unwell, which I'm not planning that, of course, but that would be when it would be happening. Now, Serena Kondapuram has asked a question, and I'm going to address that now. She says, hi, Katie, my dad has moved to Australia permanently to live with us. Will it be good for him? So I'm just going to tap you in, Serena, and let's see what we can find out for your highest good. Okay, pulling 3 cards. It says that the angels are with him and he's to have confidence in the move, and it's going to be as good as he allows it to be. Okay, so this is a positive card, and it can be very good for him. And it's about him now finding his freedom and, you know, letting go of the past and where he has been, not pining for what he had, and allowing himself to think of the positives. Okay, and he needs to look after his money as well. Okay, right. Now, Katie Britton says, thank you, Katie. My card reading was perfect. Much love and blessings to you and to you as well. Kathy Sal says, thank you. And Lorraine, I did you. And Joanne Ambrose says, thank you. And Andrea Ebert says, Katie, Joanne is my sister and I had the males. We are very connected sisters. Thank you. You so are. And I didn't know you were sisters, and I probably won't remember next time. So forgive me if I don't. But that's funny. That's called synchronicity, honey. Renee Graham, thank you so much. That's given me great guidance. That is so good to hear. Lorraine Watson says, I'm rolling my eyes. I'll private message you later. Catherine Foster, hi, Katy-K. Would love a card, please. What's in store for the next 3 months? Have I done you? I'm just looking. This is why I keep a list. Otherwise, I'll write you off as I've done you, and I haven't. So, Catherine Foster. Catherine spelt the same as me. Wow. My mother used to say the best way, but that's what she would say because she named me. So, what's in store for your next 3 months, Catherine Foster? Let's see. December. Working with the angels. Be confident. Good things will be happening for you. Honor yourself and know that you're blessed and guided. January is family time, connecting with family, making good connections and making new friends. And February is improvement in your love life, and all other areas will start to improve. I hope that helps, Catherine. Vicky Sheaf says, thank you, much appreciated. Susan said, wow, so interesting. I love maps and the world and travel, thinking you need to create a mini course for us to purchase and join to learn more. Aha, well, there's lots that can be learnt from that. Jeanette Gravette says, thank you, spot on. More money certainly needed after a huge unexpected mechanic bill. Being overwhelmed at how to pay this off. I'm so sorry to hear that. Serena says, thank you so much for your readings. Always so accurate. Thank you for always guiding us. You're very welcome. I get to a stage where I just can't stop, and I should have stopped 13 minutes ago. But Kathy, you are the last one here, and I'd hate for you to be the only one that didn't get it. Get one. Good afternoon. You are looking well. Oh, that's lovely. What a shame I missed it. No, you haven't missed it. Go to YouTube to get your message if you're still listening to this. I will get you a card of guidance. Let's go. This is for Kathy. And your card is cilantro and coriander. And it says, make the changes you've been wanting to make, and then you can blossom into the person that you want to be. There are lots of changes coming your way that are leading to transformation. Your affirmation is, I'm always improving and transforming for the better. And we have the number 1 there, which is about leadership, make change and embrace new beginnings. It's always about new beginnings and individuality. And working with cilantro or coriander essential oil and celebrating your uniqueness. Catherine Foster says, thank you. So it looks like I've covered everyone, which is what I wanted to do. I look forward to seeing you all in a month. If you are wanting a reading, remember all you have to do is send an email. The email is on my website, which is, as you can see from there, katyk.com. It's the katyk.academy.com, or it is the katyk.bookings.com is the email address you can email us at as well. Just ask to be on the waiting list, and what happens is you are contacted first. And we will keep contacting you. If we don't hear back from you after a few times of sending emails, Bree just says, oh, well, maybe they don't have the need anymore, because we're not wanting to spam you with it. Do read my emails. They come out and they keep you informed on what's happening. Remember, if you are in New Zealand and you want to see me over there, I will be looking to see about coming over there. And looks like we're just being spammed now, so I'll have to get rid of those as well. And delete that comment and block user. There we go. We've done that. Not available like that. Just let me bring. We're being. I can't remember what they're called, but we've got someone there that's just spamming us, and so I'm blocking them now, so they can't do that. Anyway, have a wonderful month. I hope you all get prepared for Christmas that's coming up. I hope Mercury in retrograde is kinder to you, and I look forward to seeing you all again next month, and invite your friends. YouTube seems to be the better way to do it. Apparently, it's a lot cleaner and clearer and doesn't get affected by the weather as much. And God bless you all. And please leave feedback and like my posts, share them so that others can see my services and what's going on. Love to you all. Bye.